All right, we're back with this thing. Cut it there. Welcome back to the shop, guys. Today we have my Fiesta back in here because after I did the timing belt, it slipped timing on the crank. I had a lot of trouble getting the crank pulley off the nose of the crank here, and I was prying at it, hammering it. Eventually what got it for me was trying to hammer this portion in here so it would kind of spin counterclockwise against the lock that I have in there. And then eventually it broke free with the use of some WD-40, and I have a couple of theories as to what happened here, but number one, I was prying on the back of this. This is the tone ring, I think it's called, for the sensor for the crank, right? It reads this little notch here to tell where top dead center is, but this is not only warped in several places, but it actually chipped here. And I think that's when the car shut off, is maybe when this chipped, but I'm not entirely sure. I also did have the issue of like I said, the crank moved in relation to the cams. There's nothing holding the crank pulley or the pulley where the timing belt sits on the nose of the crank, right? It's not keyed, like normally there'd be a notch in here so that everything would be held in place. This is just held together by friction. So I think by leaving a little bit of the WD-40 on there and torquing the one-time use stretch bolt, great design, by the way. I swear I did that and it still slipped. Anyway, I got the new parts, so we can actually get this whole car back together, and then we can go back to doing things with the Audi, but I have John on his way here, so we're gonna make this an episode of Pit for Repairs, and hopefully it'll be pretty fun.
I love that this car doesn't have the thing that keeps the cams in line with themselves either.
No, it doesn't.
Like a lot of cars do.
It's not keyed anywhere.
Well, I know that. That's normal.
No, that's not f***ing normal.
It is. All GM cars are not keyed. BMWs are not keyed.
F*** all this. I'm never buying a car that has anything that's not keyed. I need a Woodruff key. This is all just ridiculous.
Specifically.
I don't know. It could be splined, but normally it's a Woodruff key.
Splining is like the best thing.
Yeah.
Well, take your crankshaft out, and I will machine a keyway.
I almost was like, I'm gonna f***ing super glue that pulley on there because I just don't want it to move ever.
So we have a shoe in the engine bay.
So I was down here, right? And this little thing that holds this pulley, right?
Yes.
That's all well and good. Except you can't pull this out once the pulley's installed. I tried. So I now have to find something to mark this with. I'm just gonna line it up with this bolt down here.
Silver Sharpie.
Yeah.
Or a scriber.
I don't know where
Just scribe a line.
Oh.
So how did it slip in the first place again? Or how did it slip to begin with in the first place?
I don't know. I put this in the beginning of this video too, but I used WD-40 to get the other pulley off. I think I didn't wipe it off because I just wanted to get it back together.
Okay.
So I think maybe the WD-40 might have allowed it to slip. I tightened.
I don't think so.
I tightened
a solvent.
this bolt as hard as I could.
I like this. I've never seen one of those.
Yeah, I have a few of those in different sizes. Literally, it's like 95 foot-pounds plus 90 degrees plus 15 degrees.
Degrees of my hand is gonna.
And I did that, right?
Yes.
And it f***ing slipped.
There's a serious washer on there.
Yeah.
Where'd you get the torque spec from? TIS or?
No, I just got it from a forum.
Oh. Well, there's your first mistake.
But that's what I found that I cross-referenced it at least.
Okay. No, I was gonna say 95. Wait, plus what?
Plus 90 plus 15.
Plus 90 degrees?
Yeah.
Oh, that is pretty tight, actually.
It was like, I had my long half inch, right? And I was just like stepping on it to get it to turn. And I had marked the other bolt, but I don't know how to get it to not slip again, and I'm kind of scared.
Shit, I can't remember what the BMW guys do with the crank hub. Because you don't have to take the crankshaft out to get it.
I kind of just want to super glue the pulley.
I don't think it's gonna work like that.
Because I'm just thinking that little tiny extra bit of friction will make it so it doesn't go.
Oh wait,
anywhere.
what slipped?
That.
Yes, okay.
By like 10 degrees.
I wish there were more room in there.
Alright, well give me one of my punches or something, and I'm gonna mark a line in here.
I'm trying to think of something that we can do.
Yeah, I know. I thought maybe
That's
blue,
tough though.
blue Loctite.
Oh shit.
On
Red
the
Loctite.
actual, no. I need it to be able to come off again.
Well, yeah, blue Loctite is fine. Does that act as a friction?
I would think so. It's basically glue.
No, I mean a friction You know when you put, like, say, anti-seize on something and the torque spec is invalid because it actually will end up being...
Yeah, but we're not... So I'm not putting...
So that's the lubricant.
Yeah, I'm not putting it on this bolt, right? This bolt, the torque of this won't be affected by me putting...
Oh, you're putting green anti-seize or Loctite
on the nose of the crank.
I think green is for that application.
I've never heard of
if I don't remember right. Green is for stuff like that, I believe. I'd have to double check.
Okay.
It's not a thread locker, it's more of like an adhesive.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking of using it as, is just like an adhesive. And then the other thing is, I don't know if this sensor is bad or not, because this is what the back of this looks like, right? It chipped here, it's bent.
Jesus.
From me prying on it. Right? And this sits inside of here, but I don't know.
Does it go smoothly?
Wait.
Does it hit?
Does it sit on the inside or the outside? Oh, that's why the signal was intermittent. I didn't realize it reads this outside portion of this. I thought it went in here. Okay.
Wow. What the hell is that made out of?
I have no idea.
It's like some plastic that the sensor's supposed to read. So that's
no.
You have to fix that.
That's not plastic. That's metal.
It is?
Yeah, that's like really, really.
Well, that has to be fixed.
Metal.
You can't put that in again. And so is it in the inside or does it read in the outside? Oh, cool. I didn't know you had another one.
No, look. So this is all metal, right? It reads. I'm assuming there's like...
there's little tick marks on there.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so it must be like inside of this.
This is a little jank, but...
That is like my new favorite term of phrase, by the way. I say that all the time.
Did you see the glove box that I put on someone's machine at work because the chopper was sending scrap everywhere?
Yeah.
It worked really well. It's still on there. That belt, the grooves on that belt, this is jank. I don't believe they go all the way down, all the way down to the channels of that pulley. So we could put a set screw in the pulley and tighten it with an Allen key. You just have to make sure it's in time before we tighten it.
Huh?
Put a set screw on the pulley and have it tighten under the crank.
Oh, on the belt pulley.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, the worry with that is if there's a little sharp edge, it could like eventually shred the inside of the belt.
Yeah. Okay.
Eventually, it might not. You know, on V-style belts, I do stuff like that when I make pulleys, but that's different because the V-belt it sits on the outside. It doesn't sit like that.
The way that it is on here, right, with the tensioner applied, and the cams locked in place, and the belt tensioner applied, right. This down here is pretty much locked. This can't move. The crank, I can literally, you want to see something sketchy? I can literally turn the crank, and none of the timing belt stuff moves. See, I would be like, oh, you know, my next car is probably going to be a 944, but I would never have the heart to drive that in the winter.
You see, I would.
I couldn't do it. Because
there are so many of them. I mean, they're not rare.
Like the Audi is never seeing salt again.
Actually, I do see significantly less of them for sale now.
Yeah.
That are cheap and in, like, medium condition now.
Now
they're all immaculate or they're total junks.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. There's no in
the
between.
immaculate ones are 15 grand. I mean, Aaliyah's neighbor has the turbo, and it's really nice. It's clean.
Yeah, but I want an NA one.
Yeah, I wouldn't want a turbo one.
I don't want a turbo car that's that old.
No.
Because I want to do the cross-country road trip in that.
Yeah.
With the two of us.
And
then I can turn it into a GLTC car.
Yeah, if you want to make it faster, there's things you could do that are more modern than the turbo 944.
Right. Like ITV.
You could, like, supercharge it.
Yeah.
Put ITV.
Oh, I could supercharge it. I could just get a blow-through carburetor and do, like, a supercharger.
Yeah.
And make that kit. I think the dual Weber carbs, which are each, like, it's 2 carbs but 4 barrels.
Yes.
So you could do literally basically ITBs. But yeah, okay, so I marked this. What's the next thing? Literally put this on, right? And then put the whole car back together.
You don't like the idea of roughing up the crank?
I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to try to hopefully have this not move ever again.
Yeah, until you snap that bolt.
No. So when I was tightening the other one, I was like, maybe I should go a little more. And then it was like, hang on, I'm going to have you look at this, right?
It gets a lot looser.
Here, I want you to look at the threads on this, though, and tell me if you think that I started to strip this out.
I thought it's a stretch bolt. I don't think it
is.
would strip out. Oh. The bolt doesn't tell the whole picture.
No, I know.
You'll see the internal threads.
I would really hope that the crank is harder than a 10.9 bolt.
Looks fine.
Right, so you don't think I stripped that?
No.
So maybe I just didn't tighten it.
What are you going by? Like the first few threads that are like a little like wonky looking?
No,
here?
so when Chris looked at this, right, he pointed out
There's a few nicks on it.
Yeah, that.
Whatever. I believe it should get a hair looser as you tighten it. It's torque the yield.
Well, so when you tighten
That's why I hate
they tell
doing
you
that.
to wait 15 seconds or whatever for the bolt to finish stretching, which I did. I wasn't nervous when I did this the first time. Now I am. Oh god, can I even put this in here? Do I need a short? I need a short.
So, I mean, what's keeping the motor from spinning?
Nothing.
So how are you supposed to do that?
What do you mean? Oh, the lock that I just hit when I turned the crank, that's what's holding it.
What is the lock, though? I don't understand.
It's a pin that goes in the back.
Oh, okay, it's the pin you put in. Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Can I do it?
No.
Why? It didn't go right when you did it. Maybe, maybe my 74 foot-pounds will be 75 foot-pounds. It's the difference between 74 plus 90 plus 15 and 75 plus 90
Yeah,
plus 15.
that's
snap in half.
Yep.
And then you cry.
Oh my god, even 74 foot-pounds.
That'd be easier from the top.
Oh, I don't really have the capability of doing that.
How do you measure 15 degrees?
I have no idea. I just kind of went like a little extra.
Just do like 30 degrees.
Well,
I mean, 90 is on the market, but
wow, that was difficult.
maybe that's a good sign.
Yeah, because before I put it in originally with the whim whack, like just a little, just so I didn't have to thread it in. I just kind of went like, and then it clicked a couple times maybe. And then I went to use the torque wrench and I was like, oh, okay, click.
Nice.
Okay.
Look how easy that would be on a lift.
Oh my god, I could put so much leverage on this. Yeah, that's the other thing is my half-inch is so long that I have to like
top, I think.
stick it under the front.
Like this.
You think that's better?
No, maybe.
Well, let's see if we can get the wrench in there, right? Yeah, that.
Really?
And we're going to try to go. So I just have to mark it here, put this on it. See if you can get that in there.
Performance tool. But you might have to guide it in from the bottom. I don't want to damage this stuff.
Well, the AC line is flexible.
No, I mean this.
Oh.
Want to guide it in from the bottom?
Oh,
I don't know if we'll be able to.
Okay. Oh, I think that, yeah. That,
If I put in the socket on first, could you do that? Like, go down there, take the socket off, put the socket on the bolt. I still don't think so. No way.
no. Turning this 90 degrees is going to suck.
Oh, your water pump turns nice and easily.
Yeah. It's not connected to anything.
Is that the original one?
Yeah.
Wow. The one on my BMW was the second one, and the bearing moved like a quarter of an inch in either direction.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so we have to go 90 degrees. I don't know if you have to do this all in like one shot, but I definitely can do that. I need a slightly longer...
On a lift, that would be easy.
Yeah, on a lift this would take like 4 seconds. Oh, you know what I could do? Is do the 1/2 inch to 3/8.
Because then it's going to snap off.
Shouldn't.
It's a lot of torque.
Alright, so now this gives me enough room to like turn this, but this is so difficult.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Do you want me to do it? You need help.
That's not 90 degrees yet. Oh, that's not even close.
That's like at least 15.
God. Why is this not keyed, man? You know, my Audi, when I tightened the crank pulley bolt, it was just like double tap it with the whim whack and it's fine.
I know.
I might have checked it by hand, maybe. Probably not.
Well, it's at the front of the engine anyway, so you have room to do this.
This is just, I have to like... Oh my god.
You want me to get in there?
No, because if you do, you're like...
I won't. I'm not going to do that. That's just for loosening shit, not for tightening it.
I'm pushing
I like your
myself back.
I like your version of my technique. If you do your
Yeah, if you do your, the thing where you just kind of like, and then kill the bolt.
That's only for loosening shit.
You just gotta break it loose real quick. All right, hold on. We're almost at 90, but I'm at the point where I'm pushing myself back on the floor. So
You're gonna push the car off the jack stand in a minute.
yeah, basically. All right, hang on. I gotta get some grip. Oh my god.
Do you have health insurance for when that slips off and you send your wrist into the ground at 200 pounds of force?
What's health insurance? Is that 90 degrees?
No.
A little more?
It's like 80.
This is way harder to tighten than it was last time.
That's a good sign, right?
Yeah. What about that?
Almost.
Okay, just a little more, right?
You're just moving the engine. Oh. Hey, you're doing my thing. I saw that.
I can't do an additional 15 degrees. That's like all of my body
That's
weight.
not even 90 yet.
There's no
You
way.
want me to do it?
There's no way that's
You
not
want to get
90.
some leverage on there?
There's no way.
It's not 90. It's like 89 probably.
I'm gonna line this up and you can just put a bunch of force on it and see what you get. How's that sound?
Sure. Just hold it on so I don't kill myself, please.
You're not gonna kill yourself. You're
I
putting so.
see that thing slipping off.
There's no way that this slips off. All right, just a little bit, just the slightest bit of rotation.
You ready? Make sure it doesn't slip off.
Dial the brake bias rearward. Okay, stop. That's plenty.
Okay, ready to go 15?
No. Hold on. Let me see.
Oh, I can give this thing a lot of force.
Yeah.
What was that noise when it popped off?
I don't know, but I also just noticed that this is twisting before it actually turns the bolt.
We're good. You want me to give it an additional 15?
So what does 15 degrees look like? That's 90.
I would get a protractor. Or
mean?
I do 15-degree angles all day. I can get you within a few degree. You want? I just gotta mark it.
Should I? Yeah, you want me to, or you can make the mark?
Yeah. If this goes haywire, just don't blame me. I'll give you the surprised Pikachu face when it
starts to get loose.
Or when it just snaps.
Yeah.
I don't think Ford's gonna give you a torque spec anywhere close to snapping. Is it on there?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's on there. Don't do that like that.
I didn't. That was just force. It turned a lot though. It probably only turned 5 degrees because out here is a lot. You know?
Yeah. Well, you want to check it?
Yeah, probably. It turned kind of easily.
That's not good.
Well, no, not that easily, but it was still hard. Uh-oh. It didn't turn at all.
Yeah.
What turned?
Oh.
Emma?
Oh.
Is that breaking itself now? Does it spin?
Oh, yeah, you twisted this.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Okay, thank God.
I was gonna say, it felt way too easy to be that.
Yeah, okay.
I told you that was gonna twist.
I didn't think it would twist.
Get the half-inch drive.
Alright.
Good, I thought I just wrecked your engine.
I really thought we just totaled the engine. We just, hang on, the camera's not going to focus on this for shit, but we just twisted this.
Oh, that's still usable though.
Yeah.
You just can't put too much
you just can't put,
on
yeah. I was
it
like,
just went
okay.
straight down like this
Yep,
much.
Yeah, I'm like, okay,
oh no.
that's not good.
That's when you leave it in and pray.
Yeah, that's when you just stop touching. Well, that's
Sell
what I
the
did-
car.
That's what I did last time. It felt like it got a little loose, and then I was just like, and then left it.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Here's the light.
Okay. Don't break
I'll turn it
anything.
until it hits the ground, then we'll check. Because I don't think that's going to equate to 15 degrees.
It might. That might be more.
Oh, I should be able to tell. Ready?
Yeah.
Is it going to slip off?
No,
Are you
it's
sure?
not. It's not going to slip off. Oh my God, that's
Significantly harder than it was now.
Oh my. Okay, that was a lot. That turned a lot.
Let's check it.
Literally pulls up a picture.
We got a little more to go.
of a
A little more to
15-degree
go.
angle.
Ready?
So not until you hit the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But when I start going,
Don't-
the freight train is hard to stop.
Yeah, that's why I need you to not do the thing where you just like bounce it. Yeah.
I'm not doing that. That was only for loosening shit. That's how you break things when you tighten them like that.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to
Okay,
tell
ready?
you to not do that.
Ready?
Hold on.
There goes the alternator. Ready?
Oh God. Okay. A little bit. Just a little bit.
Can you make sure it's on? Because I
It's
just moved
on.
it. Are you
It's
sure?
It's on. Oh, okay. That moved. Jesus Christ.
Now let's check it.
I think that might be 15.
I say we go more for good measure.
No. Because
It slipped once.
If we strip that out.
Alright, we should be good. That's like 20 degrees.
Okay. Okay, now we just put the rest of the car back together, and if it doesn't run, I kill myself.
I still don't understand why it wouldn't even start, though.
Because the engine slipped completely out of time.
It cranked, okay. Yeah.
It just wasn't far enough to have it actually smash the valves, I hope.
I think you probably know.
Yeah. Well, that's what, I didn't hear anything, when the engine shut off. I honestly think it shut off mostly due to the fact that the sensor broke.
Probably.
And
I just read nothing in that spot.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so what we're going to do is take out the timing stuff. We're going to take out the pin in the engine that's holding the crank in place, and we're going to rotate it a few times just to make sure that it's not,
breaking stuff?
Yeah. That was terrifying.
I say we tighten it more, honestly.
No.
I mean, it didn't break when we tightened it last time.
Yeah, just torque it until it yields, right? Alright, so I'm going to go...
I will now loosen tighten something in my car and accidentally just destroy it. Because I'm in the mode.
Yeah, because you're as hard as you can. Alright, so I can pull this pin out from right here, I think.
What are you going to do? Get a ratchet?
There's a bolt in there. Can I have that?
What are you going to do? Just get a ratchet and...
Yeah, I'm just going to turn the
Does this go in place of where the pin goes?
Correct.
But it doesn't go actually...
Because look at the difference in length. Yeah.
Oh, it screws in? That's nice.
Yeah.
Maybe it is serviceable after all.
Well, this is a lot better than having to hold it by the starter motor where you have to take that entire side of the engine apart. Yeah.
I think this job wasn't as bad as you thought.
No, because I didn't do half the shit that you're supposed to do.
And locking the cams down, too.
Yeah. Because, those cams are, fluid, oil, pressure, whatever, so if they're not, depressurized when you go to take the thing off, then they're going to be in the wrong spot.
Sure.
Or whatever.
Are they?
I don't know. I love when you hit the spot with the compression, it gets harder, and then it opens up the valves, and then it just spins.
Are you just turning it over to make sure nothing explodes?
Yeah.
That's good.
See, it gets really hard, and then it just...
That's because the valve is hitting the piston.
No, because it wouldn't turn at all if the valve started to hit the piston.
That's the valve bending.
Yeah. Yeah, I could bend the valve with this.
And they're hollow, aren't they?
No, they're not. Alright, so what's the next thing? I gotta stick the cover back in. And I'm not putting in the bolt that goes behind the water pump pulley. Because you have to remove this just to get that one bolt out, otherwise you don't have to take it off.
Oh, you're just gonna keep it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no reason to have it on. It's just a fucking timing cover.
Yeah. And then I don't even know how to tighten all these bolts. I don't know how I did it last time. I don't know how I held it to tighten all these. Oh, you know what? I think I put the accessory belt together to tighten all of these, torque them so that it wouldn't move. Oh, right. Sorry. Hold on. I forgot this contraption has to go in at the same time. Because, you can't put them in one after the other. They have to go in together. Yeah. Yeah, isn't that neat? Don't even ask me how this is supposed to be oriented because I don't know. Don't ask. I don't know.
What's that thing for?
I don't know. It goes right there. It's part of the timing cover. It's made of metal. I don't know. Dude, who designed this car?
This is worse than the Audi.
This is way worse than the Audi. The Audi is weird, but it's not difficult.
I know Nissan has weird stuff like
this
that.
This is just stupid. Okay. I'm pretty sure you can't do this.
It's a KA?
Yeah. Chris said the same thing. Because this has to go, oh, my bad, you have to put this in before you put the timing belt on. It looked like it went in between.
Wait, before you put the timing belt on?
Yeah.
I hope not.
Even though you have to take it off to take the timing belt off. You're just not supposed to work on that.
Not if you just cut the timing belt.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't expect the car to last 150,000 miles. That's why they gave this an 150,000 mile service interval.
Yeah.
That actually is a really long service interval for that.
Yeah. Well, they want it to break, I'm sure.
I hear just a whole lot of complaining.
This
you
is
should
such
have bought
an
an older car.
Yeah, I know. The next thing I buy is going to be from the 70s, I swear to God. It's not the fact that it's difficult. I can get over that. It's the fact that it's intentionally designed just to be, impossible. I'm just going to take that stud out. I think I have to.
Just run no timing cover.
Honestly,
there's a spider in your timing cover.
I don't even care. It can stay there. That could just be in my engine forever.
I don't think it's going to last very long. And what? That's gonna be the reason your belt snaps.
Yeah, that spider like clanking around in there.
Yep. Clanking around. It's just gonna get stuck to the belt, and it's just gonna throw it off the track like a train.
How long is this?
Toyota threads.
Oh wait, that's an old joke.
An advanced reference.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like 80.
Yeah.
Taking a bolt out of something. You're like,
These goddamn Toyota threads! Toyota threads! And then I'm gonna start laughing, even though I'm probably gonna be dead by that point.
me in 3 years when the microplastics make it into my heart. I forgot I have a toolbox here.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, we moved in together.
I should be spending my time here like scraping those stupid things off. I don't know how I'm gonna get those off.
I don't think this is on.
You got a razor blade?
What do you... Oh, you could try a plastic razor blade. Or a chisel.
Yeah. Or a chisel. You got a hammer? Alright, this isn't working. Where's the metal one?
You tried that for 0.2 of a second.
Oh, that'll work.
If you could get it in there.
I can't get it in there.
Tries for 0.1 of a second. This isn't even sealed that well.
What's this magnet for?
Who designed this? That's my stick magnet.
Oh, I thought that was your screwdriver.
I didn't need you to be sarcastic.
This was a mistake.
Yeah, you think.
They've been on there for 30 years.
Those have been on there for a really long time.
Since it was new, they were the original owners.
Seriously?
Yeah, my dad did put this on.
My God.
He did the Sharpie.
Yeah. I thought those were just magnetic.
No.
I always thought those were magnetic.
No.
Wow.
Oh my god, this is a mistake.
Well, now you
Time to get a new toolbox.
You already started.
You got a needle nose?
Don't you have needle nose? You're literally
I don't have any
standing-
tools in here.
You're literally standing in front of a toolbox.
I don't have any of my tools in here yet.
None?
Ooh, hole saw. A singular tap. Ooh, a nice tap wrench. That's my dad's nickel saw. That's actually a nice tap wrench.
Wow.
It's a tiny tap wrench.
Doug.
A big tap wrench. Cut off wheel
Nice.
for a drill.
Too big to go in like an angle grinder?
Another tap wrench.
That's too big to go in a die grinder.
Oh. You can have this.
No, I don't
I
need that.
refuse to use that.
No, I have feeler gauges. No thanks. Why? He puts it back in the toolbox.
None of this stuff is organized.
That's in the files, saws, and big sockets.
My torque wrench.
What? Wait, hold on. Files, saws, and big sockets are in the same drawer.
If you need these,
What are those?
internal and external torques.
Oh. Is that what e-torques mean? It means external torques.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. That's what that means.
My mechanic stethoscope.
Answer me, damn it.
Oh, I have chisel to remove them. This I use my oil filter.
Wait, this is not lined up with anything. That's not right. What the heck? What is going on with this car?
Everything's in the drawers that it just ended up in when we had the toolbox upside down.
I'm still putting bolts in the timing cover.
Okay, I developed a good strap for this. But it still does leave residue. Oh, don't you have glue going?
Yeah, it's right there on the shelf.
Oh no!
What, did it leave like half the decal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I recognize that.
The oh no or the sound that it made?
The sound
Or
that
both?
I made. I mean, I got like 2 bolts left, but I think that's enough in there, holding that in.
Oh, I think so.
Oh, I see where I'm missing them. Okay, yeah, so the 2 that are behind the water pump pulley are not going back
Yeah,
on.
you don't need those.
Yeah, okay.
What?
Now what do? I think this stuff's gotta go back on, or maybe my life would be easier if I put this in later, but I don't think it's gonna affect anything. Oh! Hey! Look at... What?
Oh no!
Really?
I didn't know that was gonna go all the way down.
This is why I lock my chest in 7
gone.
days.
It's gone. Oh. Right there. Okay, what?
Look at this is why this is just f***ed, right? This goes on the engine this way, right? So the engine block sits right up against this. This is the tensioner for the accessory belt. I have to put the accessory belt on with this because there's no way to get the
That's
accessory
funny.
belt inside of here.
That's funny. Oh, so you have to take that off every time you do
Yeah.
the serpentine belt?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
When I did my alternator, I left this in the car. I left the accessory belt hooked up still. I just took the belt off the alternator.
That is funny.
I don't know why. Again, this does not have to be designed like this.
What?
This is literally, you cannot tell me that this is not done like
Purposeful?
this just to be a
It might just be like poor design. But then again, you'd think we'd know how to design cars by now.
Yeah, because stuff that was,
We've been doing it for over 125 years.
Another one of my favorite comments from that short, right? Wait for the motorcycles to go by. No, what did somebody say? Oh, well, if you want more than 200 horsepower, it's got to be that complicated. And I'm like, you can have... this stuff doesn't make power. This is just poor design. We've worked on BMWs and Audis.
But it doesn't have more than 200 horsepower.
And yeah, no. And the thing that pisses me off is a 2014 transverse engine.
It's an Econobox.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had anything that is this. You're gonna knock that whole toolbox over trying to do that.
And the paper thing is not being kind to me.
Those have been on there longer than the ones on the top. The seat's about to fall on your head.
I know, these have been on there longer than I've been alive, I think, actually.
Really?
94 or 96.
I recognize those labels because I think my mom used to use those.
We have a label maker, or we had one at work like that.
It just takes the super thick plastic and like punches raised lettering into it.
At least I don't have to worry about like touching up the paint like in a car.
Yeah. Look at how shiny your toolbox
You have
looks.
black rust reformer?
Yeah. Why?
I was just gonna fit the top of this.
Ah, it doesn't matter.
I know.
All right, come on, wipe off the rest of the Sharpie. Are you even in the shot? Oh, you are.
Oh, I'm on camera doing this?
Oh, yeah.
We're doing the important stuff here today.
I'm trying to put my engine back together. I just don't want to at this point. All right, this...
Should I just power wash this?
Crap, I don't remember how the belt goes in.
Google is your friend.
I have the pictures from when I had to do the alternator. I might just stick the alternator in first.
My work toolbox is like really nice and organized. I don't need labels because I actually use it, so I remember where everything is.
Yeah. Well, you'd remember where stuff... I don't label my drawers. I think that's kind of stupid unless you have like a lot of drawers and a lot of toolboxes.
Well, you only have 2 drawers. This one has 1, 2, 3,
No,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
at
11, 12,
Subaru,
13, 14, 15, 16,
right? At
17,
Subaru
19.
in the drawers, or in the workbenches that we had, they gave
Oh,
us.
yeah.
Yeah. Even at Chevy, I had like 3 small toolboxes. None of them were labeled. Everything was fine.
Well, if I wanted to do that, I would just get like the magnetic generic labels
Yeah.
that only have words on them, like normal stuff.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. How do I get this in here? How did I do this?
Wait a second, you've done this like 3 times.
Yeah, and it won't go in now.
Is the motor mounted?
No.
Does the motor mount need to be in?
No. But the engine might need to be a little higher. Maybe I could lift it up.
Yeah, maybe that's why. When you had it out last time, the motor mount was probably in.
Well, yeah. I think I had to lower this to put the or to do the crank pulley. So maybe if I just lift it up a little.
Yeah. That's probably it.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Thanks, buddy.
Sometimes my intelligence, my genius frightens me. Oh, now this is going swimmingly. Oh, yeah.
Ding ding! That's how little room there is. Just smacking pulleys and things with bolts trying to put them in. I've worked on other transverse engines, obviously. I've owned mostly front-wheel drive cars. And
you
this,
only own transverse engine for
Yeah.
not the Subaru, but
not all. Well, my BMW, the RX-8, my Audi.
that's true.
But this is so bad.
I've only owned 1 car with a transversely mounted engine.
Yeah, the Saab.
Two.
Oh, and
the Focus.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the Focus, forgot about the Saab.
Such a forgettable car that was.
I mean, it was a cool car.
I was being sarcastic. Hang on, give me another 30 minutes and this alternator will be bolted down but not hooked up yet.
It's actually going much better than I thought it was.
I'm just flopping between like 9 different socket and wrench combinations, trying to get anything that even remotely fits. Swapping sockets again to continue to tighten the bolt.
My hand is covered in goo gone.
My hands are covered in cuts
Yay!
from this. If this doesn't run, I'm gonna myself. I'm gonna have to buy another Audi.
I was considering buying a B5A4 because I've seen a few for sale that are reasonably clean.
Yeah. It's a fine car.
Wow.
It's a 13. Mine's fun. What's wrong with it?
Alright, where's that scraper I need to get? Okay, now there's just no paint here, but most of the label is off.
Just make sure these are extra super tight. Yep. Sounds good.
Super extra tight. We got some red RTVs, some light bulbs,
Some roast beef, some chicken, a pizza.
Oh! Hey!
Ah, that would have been nice.
Some black rubber sealant, some brake parts lubricant, thumbtacks.
Very useful.
Put this shit in the box.
Mostly just for hurting yourself.
I
What
say
the hell are
thumbtacks?
thumbtacks actually for? Like poster board or pegboard, right?
Yeah, there's just loose
Or
razor
corkboard.
blades in
That's
here.
what it's called. Oh yeah, that's good. And we carried that. Like with all that after it was in a van, getting knocked around. What is that? What is that? It's just a square. In a.
It's for scraping.
It's kind of sharp. Those edges are like, yeah. I don't know what that's for.
Throw it away.
Maybe.
Play with painting.
It might just be some rare artifact of history.
Professional grade super glue. Oh, Cannon!
Wow.
For you, for your crank hub. Ford parts. Ooh.
Ford parts.
I will give you these.
Is that for your dad's Mustang?
It's for your car. No.
Pop clips.
Ooh, a light bulb socket?
Oh, dude. Look at. I think that's that exact clip. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the same clip.
They're for Ford.
And I broke it. I love how they put all the Motorcraft stuff has like the picture of the Ford GT on it or whatever.
Yes. Quick connect
Yeah.
faucet adapters?
Yeah, we haven't made anything good since the 60s.
Quick connect faucet adapters.
What? Oh,
Interesting.
interesting.
Just a nice little mount.
Yeah, I don't know why any of that's in your toolbox.
I don't know what this is. It's a light socket, I believe.
Oh, that's good. That's like not even.
Oh, it's a hose connection vacuum breaker backflow preventer.
Huh? I mean, I understood all that, but you said it so like.
Vacuum hose of some kind? Nah, throw it away.
Nah, I use vacuum hoses. Just throw it in the bottom of my toolbox unless it's like old and hard.
This goof off all over my everything. Blue thread locker.
Oh god, you have
Brake
so
parts
much
lubricant. Ultra brake parts lubricant. Synthetic caliper grease and brake parts lubricant. It's funny, I get a tube of this shit every time I do a brake job.
Yeah, and you only use like an 18,000th of it.
A horribly destroyed
Oh my
NRTV
God.
gasket maker. Clear RTV gasket maker.
Oh god, why would you want that?
Black rubber sealant.
It's vibrant orange, but okay.
Plastic emblem and trim adhesive.
Very nice.
Professional grade super glue. Stick that in there somewhere. Yellow marking compound for differentials. Never use that ever again, probably.
I don't know.
Muffler and tailpipe sealer.
Which
I
I
will take out of
use.
the case.
Because that stuff actually worked really well.
Razor blades -1.
Oh god.
Razor
Where
blades
did it
great.
go?
I don't know. Spark plug gap tester. Gonna go in its rightful place. In the bin.
That's the bin for anybody. Can't see that. Alright, good. I'm yawning. This is a good sign because I have to be asleep by 9. I don't really have that much to do, I don't think. Oh good, I didn't even charge this light and I need it.
Oh, you should get it on video how purple this stuff turns in 1 second.
Nah.
Let's see. Oh my god, it's already purple.
In typical fashion, there's really just a lot of complaining going on right now.
Yeah, I don't have much to do, so I'll just do it tomorrow. Is that what's gonna happen here?
No, because I need to drive this to work in the morning. Ah, God. I actually don't remember how this goes together. That's probably fine.
Do you have those wheel cleaning brushes? Which one of those are for wheels?
This one.
I know none of them work, and I'm just gonna use a microfiber either way, but...
What? No, those brushes are good.
Yeah.
That's not a wheel brush, though. These wheel brushes are stupid. These don't do anything.
No, those don't do anything.
These are dumb. Unless you have, like, really, really tight spokes, that's kind of just useless.
Oh my god, these are black.
Yeah. There is literal, like pounds of brake dust on that from today. This is from touching the outer barrel of his wheel.
It's just the goop that's oozing off. Am I committing an EPA right now?
Possibly. I think this is literally just metallic dust that I just, like...
Look at it, it's thickening and it's like a goop.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's probably fine.
It's literally a goop.
That's good.
I've never seen the wheel cleaner like this.
It's a wall squid.
It literally is.
I have no motivation to do anything. Why did I leave this brush?
Can you wash that, please? You know, it kind of looks like grape popsicle. I'm getting hungry.
We ate like 4 times today.
So this touched my eye, and now I am scared.
Hang on, I have to pour this bucket of coolant back into my overflow reservoir because this was the only container I had to get it out. Did I show you the video that Chris took of me giving my fucking overflow reservoir like mouth to mouth?
What?
Did you see that? Did I show you that?
No.
Hold on. And then I almost passed out. I'm so overtired at this point. I can't comprehend literally anything that's going on.
I'm trying to clean my wheels with a paintbrush.
Pardon me while I have to remember how to put this car back together.
Oh, look at this hose. It's nice.
I'm confused. Yeah, just bend this axle a little bit. It's fine. I'm trying to get the wheel bearing or the axle bearing carrier thing back on. The thing that makes it so that the drive shafts aren't like unequal length and it doesn't get super torque steery.
They're still unequal length.
That, yeah, I know, but it's not like super bad. Okay, where are the bolts? That would be this one. Oh God. Please hold.
I still like how one caliper has just the Brembo logo.
Yeah, and nothing else, and not even paint, because it's just still missing.
Listen, man, it's very homebrew.
I said that today, and now you're gonna start using that.
Why do you have a tow hook? Is it because your car is a shit box?
Yeah. No, it's not because I take it to racetracks, and that's kind of a thing that they look for.
Well, I mean, it wasn't necessary.
Because it's a shit box. Well, yeah, it wasn't necessary today, but, you know, if they ever are... Some tracks, like, require that, I think, or some...
I don't want to be holding up the track while you search your trunk filled with shit for it. Wait, can you guide me in again? I said, will you guide me in, will ya?
You're good. You're good. I can't see him. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. I still can't see him. I'm not paying attention. You're good. You're good. You're good. Where's my 13 millimeter? More broken pieces of my my pulley.
Let me just use this entire bottle of wheel cleaner.
Yeah. Well, that's what I use, like 1 bottle per wheel cleaning. About. But it's very economical because I really only clean my wheels like once ever. Yeah. You know, when they're dirty, you can't tell that they're like scratched.
Mine aren't scratched.
Yeah, because you bought yours new because you are rich.
Oh, I have a 350Z. What were we saying at Lime Rock?
I don't even know. Oh my God, this is just like so unhinged.
How much to drink the goop coming off of my wheels right now?
I don't have money to give you, and I also don't want you to die.
Oh, how much would you do it for?
Oh shit, I don't know, like $100.
That's it. I'm getting it painted this week.
I can afford to pay a body shop to paint my shit box. My race car. What are you gonna do when you take it to the track and it gets another marble on it?
No! Marbles are different than a smashed up fender.
Can I have like a flathead screwdriver or something?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I'm doing something very important right now.
Please?
Yeah, let me just drip this goop on your floor while I get you a flathead screwdriver.
Or you could just leave the goop-ridden thing outside.
Oh my god, my car literally looks like a school bus. It's so big. Why is it so long?
I just have to tighten one more bolt over here, and then I think this thing is basically done. Except I don't actually know where that bolt is.
I have a tape letter. 262N.
Yeah, at least we didn't have to like embarrass ourselves to everyone else.
Why? I mean, we were obviously in the novice.
Maybe it was obvious you were in the novice group.
Stop it!
Meanwhile, I'm like, how do I do a point by?
Getting passed by everyone.
Yeah, because my car doesn't like. I can't brake hard one time without it fading.
Always a cope, huh?
Yep, told you I got plenty of copium, so I'm not even mad. I don't have a 1/2 inch to 3/8 adapter, so I can't put my wheel on.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm confused. Why?
Because these wheels, the normal socket doesn't fit inside.
Are those wheels too?
Yep. This is the way most of these like aftermarket wheels are.
Not any of mine ever.
I have to use like a chrome socket because the impact socket of a 19 is too big to fit in there. I guess I could just get like smaller lug nuts and smaller lug bolts respectively for that.
Crazy notion.
Yeah. I don't even know if you can get smaller like head sizes like that though.
Well, usually they're standard.
Normally it's like whatever size the threads are, it just ends up being the same size. Where is my 13 mil wrench? I just put the skid plate back on and that wrench might be like in the car somewhere. Oh, it's right here. Now's the part where I figure out that I put the old pulley back on instead of the new one. Come on, there we go. All right.
What control arms? Should I just like
The most.
spend a lot of credit card money right now?
Yep. Yeah, we went to a track day. It's time to spend money. I gotta redo my whole everything. All right, I'm starting it.
Yay!
I hope I'm starting it.
Not yay.
Why? I don't even know if that means it's dead or if it's just broken.
Have a battery bed?
Maybe.
Everybody sells Sparco Sprints always because everybody has them because they're cheap. Didn't you have Sprints in something?
No, I wanted Sprints. I had the
Sprints are much cheaper than those Corbeau seats.
I had the Corbeau version of Sprints.
No, I like those FX ones.
Yeah.
And they're light. And are they FAA certified or no?
No. They don't.
It's
Even
fine,
if
they
they
don't
were,
have to
they
be.
would be expired.
Which is fine.
Oh my god! It runs!
Holy sh**.
Dude, I fixed something!
Wow, I mean, it ran the first time.
Well, yeah, but it didn't run at all when I pulled it in here.
Wait, are you really going to give me these seats?
Yeah. Does this go on the wall of shame or no?
Yeah, probably.
Man, we've got quite a bit on the wall of shame at this point.
Why is the belt there?
I already have a belt related thing because it was just kind of messed up that I didn't even know it had a timing belt and thought it had a chain this whole time, which is why that's there. But this is something that I actually messed up, so that definitely should go on there. Cool. Is it bedtime yet?
I think it might be time to open up a new credit card. Or take money out of my 401k.